I've done your dirty work.
Thanks. You've just saved somebody's life.
Bye, Wang.
Bye.
The terminal of the database, our primary source of information. You log in after your fingerprints are identified. This looks interesting. I wonder what the boss will say about it.
Hi, Ruth.
You missed us?
I missed you.
How nice of you.
What's going on, Ruth?
You tell me, child, what are you doing here on vacation?
I meant Nick. Who kicked him out?
What do you mean, who? Bosses do the kicking out, don't they?
Why the hell did nobody tell me anything?
You know how long I've been working here?
I've no idea, Ruth. Long enough.
For 40 years. I started as a typist back in the Hoover days. Until today, I thought there was no hiding anything from me. That I know it all inside and out. And you know when I found out that Nick was leaving?
When?
Today. Do you understand?
But you have to know something more, like the true reason?
Well, I thought that maybe he'd tell you. Officially, he's leaving at his own request, and that's it. You know as much as I do, or even more. I wasn't in France.
So that's what it looks like in the Bureau. One day, and you're done for.
From what I've heard, you're on a winning streak.
But for how long? Does it mean I can fight for Nick?
No, child. Don't fool yourself.
Is the boss in? I need to talk to him.
Yes, go ahead.
Thanks. What's up?
Have I told you that you need to have some shooting practice?
Oh, I totally forgot.
Without that checked off, you have no chance of winning the boss's award.
Whose idea was that?
Some managers, one of those guys who don't know a thing about anything, but always have something to say.
See you, Ruth.
Take care, darling.
It's silly, but I'm always a bit embarrassed.
Hello, boss.
Hello, how was your vacation? Resting?
Yes, but I'd like to come back earlier.
Are you sure? I've got plenty of work to do from yesterday.
That's what I was hoping for.
You can spare me the sarcasm.
I meant it. I'd like to take one more case.
I think I'm gonna send you to our psychologist.
I don't have time for that. I'd like to open a serial killer case, if you don't mind.
That yesterday's accident? What were you doing there? You were supposed to be on vacation.
The murderer sent me a parcel.
You're getting too excited.
I'm just feeling refreshed.
Tell me something more.
The killer set a precise trap for Edward Carter, the CEO of Inspire Corp. Using a previously installed device, he managed to stop his car at a grade crossing seconds before the train arrived.
Truly impressive precision and synchronization between the murderer and the victim.
These are the facts. The killer had to lure him somehow into the trap. We're working on it.
Well, how do you know it's a series?
A card at the crime scene, the Jack of Hearts.
So?
I browsed the database. I found 4 similar cases, cards from the same deck.
And nobody before you realized that?
Agent Richard Perry worked on some of those cases, but with no success.
Perry?
Yes. Do I get the case?
You know, they sometimes ask about you at headquarters.
Should I be happy or worried? What do they ask about?
You should always be happy. They want to know if you're back to normal.
What do they want? They want to cover me with a thick layer of papers?
Maybe they're looking for a new face for the Bureau, and Elliot Ness in a skirt.
Am I supposed to visit schools and talk to kids?
Why do you have to expect the worst? You never know what befalls you with our media relations specialists.
We have those in the Bureau?
To get money, we need to be efficient, noble, and presentable. Now focus on presentable.
They didn't teach me that at Quantico.
There was no crisis then. Now they want us all to chase Madoffs.
So people stopped killing each other.
No, and that's why you have to be successful.
I thought the Bureau was prospering like never before.
Hard to say. I know that the golden days of war on terrorism will end sooner or later, just like the hunt for financiers. But the eternal threats and dangers will remain.
So I get the case?
Yes. Have you invented a code name for our killer?
The Card Man.
I don't know. We'll think about that.
You and the media relations specialists?
Precisely.
Okay, so me and Nick are given priority?
Oh no, not Nick.
Why? He's my partner. He's great.
Stop pretending you don't know.
Know what?
He's leaving.
You're letting one of the best agents leave? How many guys like that do we have?
He would ruin us.
What is important? Hunting down criminals or the Bureau's image?
I gave him a free hand and he messed it up.
In France?
You know perfectly well that we're not allowed to act outside.
What about me?
I still don't know how you managed to get away with it.
I haven't destroyed the Bureau's image?
Nick's case is stinking dung. You'd better give it a wide berth.
You're washing your hands. You're saving your own neck at his expense.
We're doing it in velvet gloves. He'll get some benefits.
A scapegoat.
So to speak. There were more of you to get the axe.
And having heard this argument, should I just shut it?
That would be nice.
Sorry, boss. I can't work without a partner.
You'll get a partner, the best one you can have for this case.
So it's Nick after all.
Dick Perry has just started working our department. He's gonna be your new partner.
Wow. It all goes so smoothly.
Try not to screw it up. The media are just waiting to do a hatchet job on us. You're doomed to succeed.
Boss, when will I get my computer back?
What happened?
Section E has taken my disks.
E for end?
That's right.
So, there's nothing to be done. You just need to wait patiently. Visit the IT and tell them to give you a replacement.
May I go now?
Yeah, but don't leave the building yet. Our guys have found some parcel by the door.
Is it serious?
I don't think so. It should be over in a few minutes.
I'll return to my investigation then.
Bring me that killer on a platter.
I need you to find me the Cardman files. You know what I'm talking about.
The new case? For tomorrow, dear.
That's fine. Thanks.
Do you know what they found downstairs?
No.
Some kind of suspicious parcel in the street. Our sappers have taken care of it.
Is it serious? What do you think?
I don't really know. The boss hasn't told us to evacuate.
See you, Ruth.
Take care, darling.
The Sapper section is an exclusively insider domain.
Is the parcel safe?
I haven't found anything suspicious yet, but I'd be careful if I were you.
Have you been tinkering with it?
We've taken the wrapping off. I've sent it to the lab. There's a box in the chamber.
What do you think about it?
It's got a combination lock, and it's metal, so we can't really tell what's inside.
So there might be an explosive?
I can't rule that out.
Can I work on that box in the chamber now?
Why not? Give it a shot. Maybe you'll manage to open it.
Thanks for the info. I'll get down to it.
Easy. You can't be too careful.
Listen, I've got to examine the wrapping from today's parcel.
You're not on vacation anymore?
Gee, I've already been here today. Why so surprised?
I thought you just dropped by.
Should I wear a huge badge saying no?
I wouldn't be so assertive.
Fine. So, can I now have that wrapping? I'd like to have a look at it.
Here you go, but there's nothing on it. No lethal substances. The paper's clean.
Nothing written or printed or...
Just some scrawls. Have a look.
I'm getting back to my work.
Thanks, that's all I want.
Is there a message in this chaos? If so, then I should make a copy and look for connections between the symbols on it. It's total chaos. I can manipulate this copy without fear that I'll destroy valuable proof.
I can't imagine securing evidence without these sterile, proper-sized bags. If it's secured like this, I can easily move it around.
There are some red elements along the edges. Maybe if I bend the packaging in a certain way, I'll be able to read them. Maybe when I fold it correctly, I'll be able to read the killer's message. When I fold this sheet of paper along the creases, some digits and symbols appear from the chaos. The Q and the red heart might stand for the Queen of Hearts. Yes, that seems correct. The Queen follows the Jack in a deck. It's the next victim's symbol. I've got nothing to talk to him about. Using the joystick, I can control the robot's arm inside the detonation chamber.